What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Listen Damn It, episode 8. I am back with my sister.
Hello.
I wanted her to be back, especially because I don't think you I haven't told you either, but the episode that we did,
Okay.
it's like that one has like the most
Yeah.
listeners
It's
on
because
that
I was
one.
speaking fast.
Yeah, but yeah, that one has like the most listeners right now. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess people really liked the tea in that one.
Yeah. Minus that one coworker of yours who says I'm toxic.
Yeah.
Sir.
Jonathan. He's gonna be in one of the episodes probably,
I'm not
but
gonna be here.
yeah, but that's okay. But today we felt like we should talk about if it's a good idea to have a friends with benefits. It's for all the single people out there. So for my single peoples, do you think it's a good idea to have a friends with benefits? I think I'm actually in between both. I think it's a yes or no.
Me too.
I think is a yes if you know how to handle it, like you know how to not have feelings involved.
Yeah.
If you don't, if you're that type of person that is emotional or that is like, you know,
Yeah.
very you can't help but, you know, just fall for somebody, then I think then it's not the best
Yeah,
idea for you.
That just describes me. I'm a clown. I'm
Yeah.
very emotional. I'm very emotional and I can get attached if all the signs are right.
And I just want to clarify, friends with benefits is completely different like a fuck buddy.
Really?
You think? Yeah,
What's
because
the
a friends
difference to you?
so a
'Cause I
friends with
thought that was
benefits,
that.
no, friends with benefits is when you're actually friends with this person
Right.
and even outside the sex. So you guys can have like your fun involved, but then continue on hanging out, being friends,
Yeah.
chilling or whatever. So a fuck buddy is just a person you just go just to fuck, just to have sex.
Damn.
And
I was
like
doing
it's
this
like
wrong.
a
Doing this all wrong.
it's a come and go type of situation, and that's it. And like you can call each other up whenever you're feeling in the mood that you want to have sex, and then it happens, and then boom.
You want to know something? Like, I have a group of girlfriends and we're all single. Okay, don't judge me. But
Why we're judging? It's fine for all the single girls too. I mean, there's single girls
just
out
all
there.
went through it at the same time,
Oh.
so it was like a domino effect. So
Are you talking about
my girls.
the ones that were here?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I had a girls' day and I had them all here and we were drinking and talking and shit.
Yeah. I remember.
But we're all going through the same thing, and the thing is that we tried to do fuck buddies, but like they're never available, or like they hype it up too much. I think it's just a generation nowadays. They're not really about it like they say they're about
I think also one of the because I think normally with a guy is usually like it's that one time and that's it. You know what I mean? It's like that one sex, one night of sex, and then they'll say yes, exactly. Like I feel like if you, I'm gonna say for example for a discontinued guy. Okay, so if it was for someone like him that you had, you know, you were having sex with him, whatever, and then had his number, and you would only hit him up for that.
You want to know something funny?
You know what I mean? Just for that, and then that's it.
This is the thing with discontinued.
But not for cuddles, not for watching TV with you.
I never implied those actions.
Not for any of that.
Okay, so I never implied those actions. I was very straight to it, like shiggy shiggy bang bang. And this fool started cuddling me after, and I was like, oh Jesus, here my clown ass starts melting in with all these cute things, and then he showed up on 4th of July and just cuddled. We didn't even do anything. Respectfully.
But you called him over.
Oh hell yeah!
But to do nothing.
But exactly, he knew, and he still showed up. And
but that's what I mean, not to do.
Well, if he didn't want to, he didn't have to come. He could have given me some whack ass excuse. And then after, he completely dug me. But like before he left, he's like, "Oh yeah, next time I'm here, we fucking this and that." I'm like, "Okay, bet." Never got a response. And one time I got a response. I was like, "Oh, I'm at the gym," and I'm like, "All right, now I just look fucking dumb." So never again. But I think that's where I wanted more of a friends with benefits, because I'm like, damn, I actually want to vibe with somebody. I want to have a conversation with somebody. We can hang out. he knows what I want, I know what he wants, and respectfully we can just keep it that way. But that's not what happened.
No, because you wanted a friends with benefits. That's what I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
He would have been a perfect fuck buddy.
Like my friend Martha.
But like he just, I don't know, he was just weird. I don't know. Maybe I read it wrong.
Like my friend Martha wants that too, but she's different because in her case, she's been single for the longest time. She doesn't really do this kind of stuff often.
Right.
So when she wanted to, because obviously she wants to get some action as well as she deserves it, and she should. So she was like, I kind of want something that's kind of a relationship, but don't want the title or the pretty much the work that goes into it, basically. Like,
so that's somebody who definitely knows what she wants, which is great.
But sometimes it doesn't work out. Like,
exactly.
It sometimes it hasn't worked out for her as great, but she's been able to do it. And the good thing about her is she wasn't one to really kind of, like, for instance, she found somebody right to become these friends and benefits or whatever. They messed around quite a few times. I'm sorry to put your business out there, Martha, but like, I'm giving an example.
Yeah, you can even her name.
I already said Martha. It is what it is. Martha, you're my friend.
Okay.
So she found this guy. They were cool, hanging out outside, and doing all this stuff, and then they would be hooking up. They would be getting together, and all that stuff. But then later on, a situation happened. I'm not gonna go too much in the story, but then he kind of had to like end it, which for her was kind of like, fuck, like this was kind of, no, it wasn't like that. It was just something else happened. But she was kind of like, damn, like I was really kind of counting on this to like, because she, like I said, she's not the type of person that be choosing like going after so many people. And two, she doesn't keep her options open. Like, she doesn't save people there, in case. Because I saw one of the things I told her, I'm like, don't just have that one person. Do not just have that one person, because it's not going to work out, because that's exactly what happened.
I came across a video the other day that was like, child, you cannot have but one man. Like, you can't have like one like friends with benefits. You gotta have at least 3. So when one acts up and the other one's acting up, you got the third option. And then like,
it's kind of, it's true. I mean, it kind of makes you seem like kind of like a hoe or slut or whatever. But I mean, first of all, I
don't think so. I mean, if all parties are aware that that's all it is, and you guys are like,
well, I mean, like, it makes a girl seem like they're a whore or slut or whatever if she tells people what she's doing.
You know what?
Like, if she's seen like 3 people and all that stuff.
Not at all. I have a lot of friends at work that they be doing that, and they be messing around with people in their circle.
Are we talking about girls or guys?
Both. I don't think it's an issue with a girl.
I just feel like girls get judged a lot more.
I think they do, but
than a guy.
At the end of the day, fuck what people say. You do.
No, 100%. But it's just sometimes it is what happens.
I think that men and women should keep their options available, especially if they don't want anything serious and they want a friends with benefits. And I also think it's important to make it clear of what it is. So what happened to your girl? We had talked about in that episode. One, can we stay friends with our exes?
Yeah,
I did mention.
No. The one that's it was the how do you handle a breakup?
Eso también.
Yeah.
We talked about all that good stuff. So around the time I was seeing somebody that was my friends and benefits, but I think I messed up in the fact that he had made it clear in the beginning that he wanted something serious, and he knew what I wanted, but we still kind of went with the flow. And I did find myself a little attached. I mean, it's like when you're not looking for it, they pop up, and like he was hitting all the check marks.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen.
Yes, I would have.
I could already see it happening. Of course, I wasn't gonna tell you anything, because everybody, has the right to do what they want, and also they need to learn on their own what happens. Pero I was not gonna get involved in any of that, because I'm not like that person. But it was obvious.
Like, sweet, what are we gonna call him? Sweetie Pie. Sweetie Pie's coming over.
That's what you called him last time.
And you were like, again?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Who you going
Yeah.
out with? Sweetie Pie? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me guess.
As soon
Sweetie
as
Pie. And I'm like,
as
girl,
soon
don't worry
as
about it. Fuck.
I my voice is broke. I'm sorry. As as soon as I noticed the just the constant seeing him, like just like not even you don't even wait a week to see him. You just
No,
be
yeah, it was
seeing him
like
every
every
other
day.
day
But you
or
want to
every
know
day.
something? It was both our first times ever having a friends with benefits, so we didn't know how to
How to
handle it.
handle it?
So
Yeah,
we would talk about it. Like
yeah,
we were
yeah.
really comfortable with each other. We talked about it, and again, I would make it clear like this is what I want. I never saw the signs that he felt any type of way
Mhm.
because he was coming here. We were, doing our little benefits.
Side of it,
And then
mhm.
we're being friends.
Yeah.
He was so cute. He would come. He knew I'm a good, like I like to drink, so he would always pop up with a bottle, and we would just be on a good vibe. He would stay here for hours, and I literally was like, "This is fucking awesome," but I would catch myself feeling some type of way, and then I was like, "Nah, he already knows what's up. I already know what's up. I'm not gonna bring it up, because I like what's going on.
But
like what we have."
I already know how you are. You already know how you are. So it's
I thought
kind
I
of
was being La Fuerte.
it's
I
kind
thought I
of
was doing it right. I
it's
thought
kind
I
of like
was.
something that's like this is not gonna end well.
Yeah, no, fuck
like
that.
continuing
So,
doing that is not
to
gonna
make a
go well.
long ass story short, Sweetie Pie was like, "Yeah, I want something more, and I can't do this because I see myself getting attached." So, I saw the opportunity to be like, "Well, you know what? Me too." And I'm kind of open minded to just go with the flow. I mean, I just got out of a relationship. Don't judge me, but I don't give a fuck. I left that relationship already. Like, who's next? Because that was just something so toxic.
But the thing with that is like it's still so new. Like
yeah,
it's
and
still so fresh.
it hit me today. Everything went down today, but it hit me today. Like, damn, you really think you are ready, and you really think that you deserve more, but you really aren't. And like
you do deserve more, but you're just not ready at this moment.
And it hit me today because having somebody want something more and then seeing you as a potential maybe, but then not wanting it with you right now because of what you're going through, it hit me hard because it's in those moments where I'm like, you know what?
I think he probably
person, wrong time kind of vibe, but then also
I think
like, you're a dumb bitch. You cannot be in a friends with benefits ever again because
no, I think
I did not expect this to happen.
Well, kind of that is kind of true, but I think that with him, I think he might have probably also felt kind of like the rebound guy for a relationship, like kind of like kind of like you know how you
was just like a booty call,
like how you just recently got out of the relationship, then you got with him, and then him wanting more, and then you're kind of like being open, saying that you're open minded or whatever. It could be that he probably felt
for sure
that she's just she has, and which is true because I'm pretty sure you told him that your breakup was as of recent, no?
Yeah.
So he probably like, damn, no, she hasn't even coped with that yet. Yeah. Like not even like being single for a good amount of time and being okay with it.
I agree.
So he probably thinks that he was a rebound to get into a relationship, which it shouldn't also be like that
at all.
Yeah, no, of course. But he probably
like and
it probably crossed his mind.
It did, and I think he was really overthinking it. I appreciate him talking to me about it. I wish we could have talked about it a little bit more thorough, and not the way we did, because the man was at work getting calls midway me opening up. But I think I wish it would have been handled differently, and it fucking sucks. It honestly felt like right person, wrong time, and I feel like what just happened, guys. Like
what just happened with him right now was, I feel like shouldn't really had happened. I feel like that needed to happen like way later down the line.
I think so too.
And I get you because I understand you because, like I said, I know you now, and I think that, like how you mentioned in the last episode too, that now having this breakup that you had, you hate adjusting to things. You had something like a routine, you had something with the relationship you had before, that was being with somebody all the time, and and having this constant communication with them and talking and whatever. So I think you kind of didn't let that go, or or probably like missed
You
it.
want to know something? I just think I'm not built for this kind of lifestyle. I
Yeah.
think that I am a relationship person, and
No,
I tried
yeah,
really
for sure.
hard to be something else, and it kind of fucked me over at the end
Yeah.
because I realized that, you know, you wanting to live this kind of lifestyle and doing these things, you think you're healing, you think you're moving on, but you're not. And
Yeah.
at least with me, I noticed today, it really hit me that I'm not built for this lifestyle. As much as sometimes I just want to just bang one out, I know myself. And today it hit me really, really hard. So with that
But
being
I
said,
just want to mention too that even with a fuck buddy, I believe that anybody could still
yeah,
get it, catch
feelings. Yeah,
feelings.
I think so too.
I'm
It's
a
just the vibes. At
not for
least for me,
nothing.
I always when I have when I used to do this, I don't do this anymore. But when I used to have my suitors come over,
Mhm.
I used to always have a good vibe with them, and we always clicked. And then after obviously we wouldn't text or anything like that. So I was like, okay, but every time they were here, it was a good vibe, and I could see myself like, damn, if this person were to like open up a little bit more, potentially something could happen. But it never did, and I was grateful for it because whatever. But this time around, I embraced that friendship like
Yeah.
100%. And you know what? At the end of the day, it didn't work out, and it fucking sucks because I feel like I lost my benefits and I lost a friend. But I feel like, yeah, I don't
Things are
think
just
I think
meant to
that you have
happen.
to, if you want to friends with benefits, you really don't play yourself. If you know you're an emotional person and you know that you can get attached, don't fucking do it because it's gonna fuck you over at the end.
But I agree.
Especially if you're just at a relationship.
But I agree. But why I mentioned that even fuck buddies can get into a relationship
Or
too,
even with fuck buddies, they all under the
because
same
I'm a
category.
good.
No, yeah, you're a heartless ass.
No. I was gonna say I'm a good example of that too,
I know they
because
just come in and out.
no, no. What I was saying was that I have been having a fuck buddy too for like 11 years or so. A decade. Yeah, pretty much. It's been like more than a decade.
Yeah.
That it's true. And I never caught feelings before.
Yeah.
Until like a good, probably like a year or two ago, which is kind of weird.
That's
that is like,
crazy.
damn, now recently.
Yeah.
But it's just, and for me, it's not even considered a friends with benefits. It's not like, it's not. I consider that a fuck buddy type of thing, and then that's it. But it's
I don't see
just
it that way.
I see it that way.
I see it like a friends with benefits.
No, because I see it that way is because like the only thing I do is just sex. Like, yes, I might have little conversations or whatever, which is normal, but that's about it. There's nothing outside of these walls. You know what I mean? There's no hanging out, there's no chilling, no go to bars, nothing like that. It's just sex. Which I agree to, and that, I kind of, I got comfortable and I got stuck with it, and and I'm not gonna lie, the fucking sex was good, but that's but it does happen. I am a bit, I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit heartless, when it comes to certain things too. But I never really thought that I would start crushing,
like that,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did not work out for me at all. The last time I tried to be heartless, I completely was heartless, and then I went back to my ex.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't healing.
Yeah.
So with this being said,
I mean,
shout out to the people that can do it. Can I be more like you?
Yeah. Words of advice.
Yes. Can I be more like you? How do you do it? JK, kidding. But yeah, this shit really fucked up my day. I did not expect to have the phone call I did today, and I was just like, well, fuck.
I mean,
I was actually really happy. I was like going through the fields. I had my guards up, but like I was finally embracing, there are good men out there. And I really did not want to rush into anything. I really did just want to go with the flow because I have a
and
I was actually like, him coming here all the time and us hanging out, because we always got what we wanted at the end. So I used to just be like, okay, this is what a friends with benefits is, and maybe he's just as horny as I am, and he just wants to show up every day. So I really didn't think anything of it. The plus side was that we would talk and we would vibe, and we would go out. So I really thought that I was doing
that would
right.
be like that.
Yeah.
But let me tell you also, if you kind of if both of you kind of agreed to kind of be seeing each other as not friends with benefits, as something a little bit more, that for sure would have been rushed. Like,
it would
super
have been
rushed.
As much as I said we could go with the flow, it would have been rushed, maybe because I think it's what he's wanted for a while, and I would have probably felt pressure. But it would,
yeah. So it would have been rushed because of that, because of of what he wants and what he's looking for, and then of you wanting to give it. And I felt like you're probably really vulnerable that you would just give it.
Yeah.
That you would be like, I kind of want to continue what I had. So let me continue that with this guy, and then like that. So then, that's not always
true.
the best.
And that kind of makes me sleep better at night.
Yeah, that's not always the best
way that he would have wanted it, etc.
Yeah.
But you know what? I think that I'm at fault too. I think the moment that he had said that he wanted something serious, I should have been strong enough to cut it.
No, you should, for sure.
I think that on his part too, because I was very straightforward with what I wanted, and I made it clear no relationship.
For sure, he should have been like, when you were on Tinder to match with somebody, you do it left or right. I deleted
that fucking app, huh?
You do it left or right when you want to match to somebody? I don't know how that works. Left?
Right.
To match, you do it right?
Look.
Well, whatever. You should have had him on the opposite side to not match with him when you saw him and read that he was looking for a relationship on that Tinder profile.
Half the time, I don't read the bio. I just thought, oh, he is so cute. He is my type. Swipe. And then
you'll be reading the bio because you'll be checking their height and shit.
But they don't always put the height.
Or their social media page.
Put the height. and let me tell you, he was the exception. He was my height.
Yeah.
And I literally did not have an issue with it going into the friends with benefits. But I'll be damned. I'm not going to this shit again. I'm not going to no fucking friends with benefits. We are not doing anything. We are just healing and going with the flow, and just
another thing you did right too was you rushed into Tinder.
Oh, because I needed to get laid. Let me tell you something. When I was with my ex, okay, because I had my gallbladder removal, couldn't have sex. I was going through the healing process. I was fucking on my period. Like, I had gone through like a 2 week with no sex, and then when I finally did have sex with my ex, it was more for him than for me. And I remember saying like, bitch, damn, like this it? And then he broke up with me. I was like, oh, hell no. So obviously at first you're all crying and depressed and shit. You're like Bella and shit from Twilight. But then like, I was like, damn, I need dick. So then I'm like, let me do this differently. Let me find a friends with benefits, because I don't just want to fuck buddy and have it be all cold and heartless and like, that's just not me.
Sometimes you just have to have it like that. I know,
but I'm not like that. And then boom, came this guy.
Unexpectedly, and we
had a good ass weekend too.
So like, basically, we
went out clubbing. We were lit.
So basically, you couldn't be friends because it wasn't gonna work out being friends.
That's something that he was open to being. But if we were fuck buddies or whatever the case was, and you get into a relationship, I don't know. I don't feel right being friends with you even after, because what does that imply? You're in a relationship, you want to be my friend. That means that we're gonna be hanging out and stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we just can't be friends like through social or through that's stupid as fuck to me. Like, I hang out with my friends, I'm cool with my friends, like, but if you were my fuck buddy and there was feelings involved, I can't be your friend.
Yeah.
Especially seeing you get what you want, like what I couldn't give you or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
It low-key hurts.
Yeah,
I can't
see
that. So a bitch is even debating, like, should I remove him off my socials? I can't see his shit. Like, if I see his shit, I'm gonna feel some type of way. If he sees my shit, would he feel some type of way?
Yeah, it's true.
I'd rather I think with time, just remove it all. Like, it fucking sucks.
So basically, friends with benefits or even fuck buddies.
Only if you're ready, boo boo.
Yeah.
Only if you're ready.
If you're ready.
No feelings attached.
Exactly. No feelings
Don't be
attached.
doing it with
None
people
of
that want a
that.
relationship because somebody's gonna end up hurt or both of you are gonna end up hurt, and
If you
that
and
fucking
a word of
sucks.
advice for anyone who recently got into a breakup or is
Take
recently
your
in
time.
a
Like,
breakup,
figure out
like
what
give
healing
it
is.
time.
I'm
Give
trying
it
to
some time before
figure
you
out
try to.
what healing is because people say, yeah, heal. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, how do you fucking heal, bitch?
Yeah, so
So
basically just
figure that
try,
out.
yeah, try to hold off on, going on Tinder, going on any apps or trying to find somebody,
Yeah.
and just take some time for yourself. And then later on, once you feel better, I don't want to say once you have a little bit of a cold heart, because I feel like that's a little bit
No.
harsh, but I feel like once you have like a really big huge wall up, for trying to find being in another relationship or anything like that, or trusting somebody, I should say, then definitely do it, but
I
don't
think
as of for if it recently happened, is something fresh, just take some time. I would recommend that for sure.
I mean,
And then
my
jump on
excuse
that.
was that I was just horny. Like I just needed the app, just
No,
and
yeah,
then
for sure, I
I
get it,
fucked
people have
again,
needs,
literally.
I understand, but you were doing good at first,
Was
but then
I?
when it came to this dude, that's when you fucked up.
I think that if we can all agree that if this continued, wouldn't have been such a douchebag and should have just kept the flow of fuck buddy, I would have been
Been
perfectly
fine,
fine.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm the type, like, at least this time around, I didn't want to like mess around with so many people. I was just like, let me just vibe with like 2 or 3 and then I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
And he couldn't even keep up with that shit. So I'm like, fuck, okay, like who's next?
Yeah.
And this guy, I was
But hey, it is what it is,
It is what it is. Now
So
let's figure out
that's
healing.
your advice. Heal first, try to take some time for yourself, figure out what that healing is for you, and just make it, give it some time until you go and try to get a fuck buddy or friends with benefits type of thing.
For
But
sure.
yeah,
For
so
sure.
that's
But
it for
I
tonight.
mean, before we go,
Uh-huh.
I mean, nothing but good vibes to all these people. Even discontinued his whack ass. I wish them nothing but good vibes, and it is what it is. People are lessons or blessings,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
So we gotta keep it moving.
Exactly.
Who's next, though?
But thank you. This will be up over the weekend, and until next episode, you guys, into episode 9. So thanks for being here.
Thank
Thanks
you for having me.
Yeah, like always, I promise you guys we're gonna hear from her, and there you
Hell
go.
yeah.
Till next time.